how we all doing? All right, rad. Well, if you don't know, I am the lead singer of Captain Nasty. It's a 9-piece funk band that originated out of Cuesta College. Yeah. I was raised in Morro Bay. 3 Stacks and Rock, representing. So I just want to kind of tell you the story about how that whole thing happened. So I was working on private yachts about 4 years ago, on and off, and it was this really seemingly lavish lifestyle because I was all over the Caribbean, all over the Bahamas, working on these $1 million yachts, but I turned 27 and I freaked out. I was like, my heart is black inside. I had nothing feeding my soul. I was working somebody else's dream instead of living my own and building my own. So it was very lucrative financially, so that was a hard thing to walk away from and a scary thing to walk away from, but it was just something I had to do. I knew that heading into my 30s, the lifestyle and that career was not something that I wanted to do. So I started digging because I was like, I really feel like I have something more meaningful to offer this world. I have so many things that I love, and I just didn't know where to start. I'm shaking up here too. I'll put that down. Where's my band? I know, right? I know. I usually have 8 dudes behind me, so yeah, yes. So anyway, I something that kept coming up was that I had played this role for a lot of my girlfriends where I would be like, you know what? You should leave that dude that's super unhealthy for you because you're worth more than that and you're more valuable. You should leave that job that you hate and you are spending 8 hours a day at. And so I was like, how do I do this more? How do I reach more people? How do I inspire? And then I this is my self-conversation. I had a lot of time by myself. I was cleaning toilets for rich people on the boat. And I was like, okay, Shawna, if you're going to try to get into a position where you're talking about getting after your dream and being fearless and all of this stuff, then maybe you should get after yours first and do a little walking of the walk. So I was like, okay, I'm going to be selfish for the next few years and pursue something that resonates with me. And the only thing I could think about was I wanted to be behind a microphone. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to perform. I grew up performing a little bit. I was in a juggling club. Veronica, you may remember from, back in the day. So I loved that, but I hadn't pursued it for about 10 plus years. And I was just like, well, my life is not pointing in that direction. So how do I make a decision where my life is pointing in that direction? So I left the boat life. I moved back to Morro Bay. I enrolled at Cuesta because I had 0 musical experience. I mean, I could do a couple of chords on the guitar, but my vision of what was going to happen is like, oh my gosh, I would love to be like a singer of a classic rock cover band at the Tavern in Cayucas. That was like my dream, right? So awesome, and I'm a real big believer that if you go after it, people do feel that, and opportunities present themselves, and you have to allow yourself to take those opportunities when they do. So it was within a week that I moved back that I ran into Allie, who is our drummer in Captain Nasty, Graham Yates' girlfriend. And we have a couple of mutual friends, but we're not too close, and we started talking, and I was just telling her all of this. And I'm like, I don't know how it's going to manifest, but I just want to be behind a microphone so bad. And she's like, well, that's funny. My boyfriend's getting his band back together. What kind of music are you into? And I was like, well, the dream of all dreams would be funk, for sure. And she's like, it's a funk band. And I was like, yep, here's my number, what's up, when's rehearsal, let's do this. So I showed up to rehearsal. I had all these scattered notes, because lyrics come to me, which is very advantageous in a room full of instrumentalists. And they're not into singing, they're not into writing, they're not into the storytelling. And that's what I realized, that was my part, is I'm a storyteller. So we wrote a song that night, actually, that we played. It was actually that song that opened up with. And those lyrics came to me while I was cleaning on the yacht. And then it just happened, and they were like, okay, well, yeah, you're hired. Cool. And yeah, it was awesome. So we started gigging pretty heavily right away. We were just hungry, and I was super hungry for stage time, and I was super excited, telling everybody I remember flying at the Rock, and we in my silver Jetta, like with these little handhelds, just rolling up to everybody and be like, yo, what are you guys doing tomorrow night? There's a free funk show happening at the fuel dock, and we want you there. And it very quickly became something much bigger than I had ever thought it was going to be. And I just had to keep open to it, keep learning, keep growing. You know, now we're at a point where we don't take those gigs anymore because they can't afford us. And that feels really good to say. So, yeah, thank you. Thanks. So the other thing that happened that was freaking awesome was I was on stage at one point, and I realized the power of the connection between the person on stage and the person watching. And then I started getting this feedback where I was like, oh my God, Shawna, it's so inspiring to watch you perform. You just look like you love what you're doing. And it's so amazing. And I realized that by getting after my dream, I had actually accomplished the thing that I set out to do, which was to inspire. So that leads me to a quote. I love me some quotes. So this is Marianne Williamson, who has a lot of awesome things to say. But she says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Where am I out of time? Oh, okay, cool. So that's, I mean, if there's a takeaway with that, it's just, it's digging into the why. Find your why, and that why might not even show up. Be selfish, figure out what your gifts are, figure out what excites you, figure out what drives you, and like Kendra, like you didn't have any of the skill set, but you had the enthusiasm. And same with me, I was just fake it till you become it. I swear, that's what it's all about. So I'd like to show you my latest and greatest project. I teach a class called Shakti Flow, which will be, let the video do the thing.
Shakti Flow is a movement, a practice, and a way of life. What do you do to take care of yourself, to reconnect with your body, and to feel good? Liberate your sensuality and reclaim your wild heart. This class is meant to make you smile, to make you sweat, to make you feel invigorated, and to make you feel strong. The word Shakti is associated with empowerment, with energy, movement, change, and desire. It's about creating a space for people to come together, to build each other up, and to shake off the weight of the world. What ignites your soul?
Mutual props to my boyfriend Ryan for holding that shoot, and also 3 people that were in that video are here in this room right now, including Miss Asia. So I don't really have time to get into all of that, but the point of the point is for me, I went after what fired me up. And those modalities showed up. The band showed up. The Shakti Flow class showed up. The Ignite Movement Studio showed up. So it's kind of this thing where if I could go back, I would just tell myself to chill out, to dive into those things that make you feel good, and to shed the fears, realize that it's a journey. Life is a journey. Entrepreneurship is a damn journey. And there will be highs and there will be lows. And if your why and your drive and your passion is the thing that's so deep within your soul, you won't give up. You will keep going and you will get there. So thank you.